Good afternoon. Welcome to the Professor Maima show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me around the world. So today I'm in my workplace, and today I want to talk about the Kenyan Universities. So please subscribe, share, and like this video. So for the past 3 months, there has been an ease in our Kenyan universities, the students, the lecturers, the funding models. But we also want to talk about the lecturers who are going to go on a strike in the next 2 days. That's from 18th September. If I'm not wrong, that's from 2 days from now, 18th September 2024. They're going to go on strike because they want to pay increment. They have been having these on and off strikes. I remember in the year 2001, the lecturers were in the whole of Kenya, in all public universities, the ones I'm talking about. They went on strike for over. They went on strike for over I think 4 months, and that time I was joining to do my masters. Their grievance was that they wanted lecturers, their salaries to start from is it $5,000 going up until $10,000 for the lecturers, isn't it? But it never materialized. Things have just remained the same. So that's why I'm talking about chaos in Kenyan universities, both private and public. So I'm going to enumerate my issues. So the first one is the funding model that they started about bands and all that. So many students are against it. The other day the students were supposed to go on strike, but they gave the government time to discuss and review it. So they are recommending we go back to the former model that used to follow. Money used to follow the student whether they went to public or private. Is where the money followed them. And then the other point I want to talk about was what the funding model is number one. They have said it's not correct. They need to go back to the former one immediately, where money follow the students, whether they went to private or public. And then university education should be free, totally free. We need educated, skilled manpower to go to work here and also to work abroad, so that Kenya can move from a poor third world country into a middle income country like the people like countries like South Korea, Philippines, which were at the same level at Kenya in 1964 when we all got to independence from the British colonial rulers who had colonized the Philippines, South Korea, even Kenya. That's my first point. Then my second point is poor facilities. Work in any public university in Kenya, and you'll be surprised to find that the classrooms, the lecture halls, the libraries are in poor conditions. The classrooms have broken desks, broken windows, it's called the boards, the whiteboard, blackboard. Some of them even use blackboards as if we are in primary, are all in bad condition. Then we move on to library. You see the problem with the library in digital world, but you may go in any public university library to get a book of 1980, a book that even me I read when I was in studying, instead of updating to books that are not older than 10 years. The minimum book that should be in a public university should be starting from 2014 going up, 2014. And if it's old enough, it should even start from the year 2010. Not these books of 1970, 1960. The world has changed. These books cannot capture what the young Gen Zs look at and discuss, isn't it? Then you had another point on IT labs. Our libraries lack computers, they lack digital centers. It's in the 21st century. People are relying on research. It's called journals to read. So you cannot have only books of 1980s. Those ones should go away, except in courses like history, courses like psychology, where those theories are relevant. But books that have to do with engineering, have to do with even English should not be things of 1960. There should be books of the 2000s, 2010 and above, isn't it? Digital centers. A university, what it sought should have a digital library where students can use computers, laptops to access modern technology, recent research papers, even join virtual classes and do short courses, isn't it? And then sanitation in our public university is the worst. When you enter any public university, majority of them you think you are entering a slum. The toilets, they smell to high heavens. They smell badly. There is no tissue paper. The water is not there. They are dirty. And what are this? Is this a zoo or an institution? That's another point. Lack of research. And you'll be surprised. Most lecturers or academicians don't do research because they're trying to survive with hand to mouth. Someone is in 4 universities moving around for small money. So when will you do research, even write papers that can be peer reviewed in journals? No, they don't have that. And then also our professors don't write books of note that can be read by most Kenyans. That's a challenge to them. If you go to a university like Harvard, Oxford, Stanford, or even those good universities in Asia, Japan, you find that professors write bestsellers, books that address societal issues and offer solutions to problems. And people buy those books, and the good professor, earns him or herself millions of dollars. So you do research. Most professors have bestsellers, and these are books which address issues that affect their community, society. Now, here in Kenya, a professor can write a good book, but who will read? Because the literacy levels here in Kenya is very low. That's why I talk of free education. And then part-time teaching. Most private universities, even public, let's all university in Kenya rely on part-timers who teach the same workload as full-timers, pensionable lecturers. And these part-timers are paid peanuts. How do you pay someone $300 per month? Or the whole thing is nearly 100,000. That's 1,000. How do you pay someone $1,000 for a whole semester of 4 months after doing all that work gross? How would this person survive, even teach well, eat well, drive well, isn't it? And salary is the big elephant in the room. So they have said chaos in Kenyan universities. So the good lecturers, me included, people want to go on strike for better pay. They want the least paid lecturer to earn $5,000, and the most who's a professor to earn $10,000. That's good, but is it feasible to the current situations? I, Professor Mahima, say it's not. The only way lecturers can get good money if the government first offers free university education to help universities pay off their loans. 2, if universities go digital, start giving short courses across East Africa and worldwide to earn the universities more money. That's when now you can give professors and lecturers good money. But the way it stands now, the most lecturers can get, even pay increment, will be even maybe $20, maybe $200, maybe 20,000 at most, which won't add anything because taxes are going up. The cost of living in Kenya is going up. That's why I'm saying it's not feasible. They'll go on strike, but the government is deaf, it won't hear them. First of all, the first thing is to have free university education, clear all this corruption, all these funds, put them in one. 2, universities should start short courses so that now professors, lecturers can start earning good money from those short courses. They can earn good money and survive. And then also importantly, as lecturers, academicians should think outside the box. Do something that earns you money. I talked of C square plus P plus B. C square is content creation, which I'm doing. Any person can do as long as you have a smartphone and to your YouTube channel and earn from it. Productivity. Do you have a farm? Have you earned money? Do you have a farm up country or here in Nairobi to do commercial farming that can earn you money for subsidy, can earn you money from selling crops or even selling animal products, whether it's eggs or milk? And lastly, B for building. Have you built commercial, something commercial? It can even be a plot. A plot here is rental houses made out of iron sheets and bricks. Have you built a plot 10, a rental houses, bungalows? Plot 10 is rental bungalows or rental flats that can earn you money. That's how now lecturers will be able to move from this poverty, hand to mouth, do proper research, write best-selling books, and so and on. So this is the Professor Maima Show. I'm talking about the chaos in universities, and I'm offering a solution to President Ruto and his government. So this is it's called what? This is my invoice. $1 million, 100 million Kenya shillings. Because I'm giving solutions to problems that seem complex and very easy to solve. You just need to engage your minds. I'm sure there are people who have better ideas than mine that can make lecturers and professors earn well, live well, drive good cars, but most importantly, add value to the Kenyan society in terms of knowledge. So this is the Professor Maima Show. I want to pray for you who's watching me, that you have a long life, become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children and grandchildren, all your generations, and your dreams become reality. That is getting a job, earning that money that you had applied for, buying a new car, buying more land for productivity, getting a passport, getting a grant, getting a scholarship, starting a family with that partner of yours, and having a big family, children. And also pray for myself to get $1 billion, 100 billion Kenya shillings, to build the biggest technological university here in Africa and worldwide, and also to provide jobs for the young Gen Zs, to train future entrepreneurs, and to produce a product that can be used here in Kenya, Africa, and worldwide, and to earn big money for myself and the Kenyan government. So, this is my prayer. Amen. If you like what I've said on this channel, please support us through mobile M-Pesa +254 769 729 327. I'll repeat again, mobile M-Pesa +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.